Alright guys, how's it going? I hope you're keeping well. Today's video, I'm going to do a breakdown of Bitcoin. So the last one I did was on the 15th of February. I'm just going to show you what my analysis was back then, where you can actually watch that video. And I'll show you where I still think Bitcoin is going. So I'll probably do this Bitcoin series once a week, because it's good to see where Bitcoin is going in the long term. Obviously the Bitcoin halving is coming very soon, I think in about 4 months time as well, so I think that'll only push Bitcoin even more bullish. But yeah guys, watch my last video. I will tag it at the end of this video, my last week's Bitcoin analysis. But let's see where Bitcoin is at now. So I'll just go ahead and clear the chart for you, and then we can do a breakdown of price top to bottom. So first of all, you start on the weekly. You want support and resistance. So you've got support here on the weekly, and you've got another one here. So remember, you want to trap the price between two levels. Once we've done that on the weekly, we'll move on to the daily time frame. Now on the daily time frame, you want to trap the price between two levels. So I'll put this as my next level. I'll show you why. I would usually put it here because this is the most recent high. I'll put it here and then I'll remove it, and I'll show you why. So I like to put my daily levels in red. I will continue to do that. Just easy for me to see which level is which. So here you got support, here you got resistance. Why is this support? Because it's the most recent high low. Why is a high low? Where price moves from bullish to bearish. So I put this one and I put this one here. There's another high low. I won't put it here. I could put it here, but I'll show you why I've kept it here for now. We'll then move on to the H4 time frame, which is this one here. So each candle represents 4 hours. Again, you just want to trap the price between two levels. So the most recent one, price is going up. I'll show you how I do it. Where is it? Brush. Price moves up in a bullish momentum. This is a high low. Price retraces. Sorry, that's a higher high. Price retraces, forming a high low. Price then moves up, forming another higher high. Price retraces, forming another higher low. Price retraces, going up, another higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. This is not a higher high, it's just a high because it hasn't breached the previous higher high. If it was up here, then it would be classed as a high. So it's just a high, high low, high again because it hasn't breached this. High low, high, high low. It's not bearish yet. It would only be bearish if it was breaching this one. So if then it breached this one, that would be a lower high, and then you can expect to retrace that from sorry, that's a lower low. That would be a lower high. Then it would go down. Price always goes up and down, forming higher highs and higher lows. It can never go straight up or straight down. Price always has zigzag momentum. So that helps you understand how we can, see where price is going. So we can still indicate that price is still bullish. So because it hasn't breached this, it's not going down, it's going up. So from that, let's go ahead and show you where I'll put my levels. Just get rid of these drawings. So what you want to do is high, low. This is a level here. Yeah. I like to put my H4 levels in yellow. You can have them any color you want, but I'm just used to these colors, so I just leave it like that. And then this one, because that's the most recent high, I'll put it here.
I'll show you why I've left the daily here. The daily should be there, but I'll show you on why I've put it here. So my long-term perspective. Then what you want to do, remember, price has to move between support and resistance. We will then break the price down further on H1. So this, if I'm doing intraday trading, I would have it on this time frame, and I would look for entry levels. So let's have a look here. How would we mark the charts? So remember, when you're marking the charts, you always do it the day before. So I've got the Fibonacci tool here, this one here, and you want to do it from a higher low to a higher high. So because we're looking at Friday's price action, this is Friday's because now is Monday, to prepare us for the day. There's not a very good range here. So what I'd do is I'd use the next day, Thursday. So this is Thursday's high low, right at the bottom of this candle. Drag it to here, to this wick here on the closed on the Friday. So then if I draw my levels, this is H1 intraday levels now. So then you know when Monday opens, when the price opens on Monday, which it did, I'll just show you what you can expect from your analysis done if you're trading intraday. So because price is near the H1 level, this bit here, you can expect price to go down, which it has. If it had breached this level, you'd expect it to retrace, go into this bit one, to TP1. So if you're in this trade, you'd be in a buy trade for TP1. And then you'd expect it to breach it and then go to TP2, which is minus 61. So as you can see, price didn't breach this resistance and use it as support. Price went down. So price went down. Let me just get rid of that so it's more clearer. Price went down, and look, soon as London session opened, well, London sessions are here 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock still a bearish candle, 10 o'clock here. You can enter a buy trade here and expect to go long. So your TP1 would be this bit here, TP1, target profit 1. If price breaches this candle, you could close 50% of the trade. Move your next target profit for this level here, which is minus 23. Target profit 2. And then you could close another 25% and leave the rest running. And if price continues to go up as it did, this is where you'd exit the trade. Target profit 3. And if you enter this trade, let's see how many pips you could have made. So a long position from here, your stop loss would be around this level here, because there's a level here, or even just below it, just in case price retraces. First target profit would be here, 837 pips. Next one, 1,150. And look at that. Look how many pips you could have made from one trade on Bitcoin. If you stayed in the trade and you didn't take your partial profits, this is how you would have traded it today. You see how I broke it down from all the way from the weekly price action to the daily. Daily indicates it's going up. H4, trap it between two levels, which it is. Also, you've got a H4 level here, so this is the most up-to-date one. We can use that between two levels. And then if you go into H1, which is the intraday levels, this one here, the blue one, price retraced to 78.6. Obviously, it would have been better if it retraced further, but it was relatively close to the daily level, which is now acting as support. And then price went up again. So that's how you trade intraday trading on Bitcoin today. I don't do intraday trading on Bitcoin. It's quite volatile, and I usually stick to my currencies, to be honest. 4 currencies all I analyze. But with Bitcoin, because I like to huddle my portfolio, I do analysis on Bitcoin in terms of long term. So let me show you. So this is the analysis for intraday trading. If you were trading it literally during the day, so you'd enter at 10 o'clock, you'd be out the trade at 3 o'clock. Job done. Look how many pips you've got. So now what I'll do is I'll show you my long-term analysis of Bitcoin. So if you watch my last video, you see what my long-term analysis is of Bitcoin and where I expect it to go, and why I left this daily level here for you to just to show you why. So if I go on the daily level, you'll see my last video, the daily level was here. So I think it was the 15th of October that I did my last video. So the daily level would have been here, and you would not be able to see this. So what I'm going to remove, there's no tool I have here, but let's have a look. If this is the 14th, 15th, so when I did my last video, I told you what I expect of Bitcoin, and it's exactly what happened. So I expected, and I explained in the last video, I expect Bitcoin, because it's breached this level, which is before acting as support, it's acting as resistance, we expected price to go down. But because it's breached the daily level as it did, price went up. It can't continue to go up, it has to retrace back. So it's retracing to this daily level. That says daily, sorry, I know my writing isn't great. But now resistance is now support. So it's now acting as a support level. So once it's breached this level, resistance, it's now acting as support. You could take a trade on this one here if you're doing a long-term analysis, and if you're trading daily H4, if you were scalping and you expected price to go up. So if you check my last video, before this even played out, we're now talking 10 days later, today is the 26th of February. I said I expect price to retrace and go up, which it has. Look at this, guys. It's done exactly that. Exactly what I said is going to happen. It's done it. It's retraced, and gone up. Now let's see where price is going to go. Let me just remove the drawing so it's quite clear. I told you price would get to this point here, which it was in my last video, and retrace back. It's now back to this daily level, and price we expect to go up. Where do we expect it to go up? Well, I'll show you now. We expect price to go here. I expect price to go here. There is no other level that I can see in terms of resistance. There's one here potentially, but even that, if we put it here, it's breached it. It might retest it and go further. There's no other resistance. How do you work out support and resistance? You always look to the past, you always look to the left of the charts. The next massive higher low, which I think it could be an all-time high in the last bull run, which it is November 2021. You see, that's the last high. I expect Bitcoin around the halving time. Bitcoin is expecting to go through the halving process. I think it's June 2024. In 4 months' time, I expect Bitcoin to be around 70,000, or near, or close, relatively close. So this region here, Bitcoin is going to this place. Why am I confident in my analysis? I've broke it down to you. The charts don't lie. Technical analysis doesn't lie. It's pretty straightforward. I expect Bitcoin to reach in 69, 70,000. Let's just say Bitcoin will be anything between 60 and 70 US dollars. That's my analysis, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be doing this Bitcoin series every week or every 10 days to 2 weeks, just so we can give a long-term perspective of Bitcoin. Obviously, when I'm doing my breakdown of my charts in terms of my currencies, I will touch upon breakdown of price action in terms of intraday trading as well, like I did today. So there was a good trade on Bitcoin, but as you can see, long-term perspective, Bitcoin's going up. And to help with your analysis, you can do your trend lines as well. So you could put a trend line here, and you could put another one there. So you expect price to be going within that, moving within that. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the breakdown. I've gone from daily to H4 to H1. So now this is a new daily level. I'm going to move this up here. So obviously for the purpose of this analysis, I showed you why I left it here, because Bitcoin retraced to my daily level and now it's going up. So this is a new daily level, and it's still looking to continue to go up, so it might retrace and go back up. And if you have a look at the RSI, it does suggest that it is overbought as well, but it is pulling back, but it still will continue to go up. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the analysis. Like, share and subscribe. There's more to come. I'm going to try and continue this series every day for the 2024 and see how many followers we get. If there's any currencies or crypto or commodities that you want me to break down, give me a message, and we'll take it from there, guys. Thank you very much.